Hello, they call me the Buster. By the way, congratulations on the purchase of your new Pro Hydroponics system. I'm here to show you how to set up this 28 site 3-tank system. First thing you do is you lay out all your stuff in your area. Go ahead and lay out your tank like that, and then grab one of these sight tubes, which is blue instead of clear. That way it keeps down algae growth. And as you can see, I've already got one installed here. And all you do to install it is take it, twist it and push it in, and then put it under the lip like that. The next thing you want to do is take all your air stones and your little suction cups, which all come in the bag, and set those up in each tank. Put the suction cup on the line like this, run it through the hole. By the way, the hole is right here. Run to your air stone, position it over here, right under this row of pots, and over here under this row of pots. And run the lines all the way up to your air pump. Next thing you do is take your lids and lay them out. Take the one with the 90-degree up here, put it on your end tank. These are little fill caps. Let's lay this one there. And the one with the blue valve is your drain valve. Set it down like this. Okay. Then you need to take your pump for your nutrients, lift this lid up, and you'll notice on this end, this is where it attaches. The easiest way to do this is lay your pump down in there on the bottom, set this down, reach your hand down and through, and put it over the little pump. Line up the pump, then run your wire through this little wire spout, and then plug it into a timer where you can shut it off and on according to the schedule I supplied. Come along here, put these in up into the last barb, not the last mark, but the last barb, and then put this one there. Then start on your baskets, lay your baskets in place under there, and then set up your air pump. Screw this thing in for your air divider. And I like to hang mine off of a bungee cord to keep it a little quieter, but you can take a box or a little stand and set it on top. If you put it on a stand, watch for the vibration, because it will move when it vibrates. You can take a little screw and just screw it down. That's the reason I like the bungee cord. And then from each one, run a line into there, through the little suction cup into your 2 air stones in each tank. That supplies plenty of air. So now I'm going to go through a quick way. I'm sure you already know how to fill a net pot, but in case you don't, you go ahead, if you're using clay pellets, cover the bottom like that. Put in your seedling or your clone or whichever, whatever. Put it down in there and then start covering around it. You get it like that towards the top, put it in there, little stake. Screw it down on there and clip it in the little stake, and then your little emitter will hold right there where you want it. Drip your water. Okay, if you're going to use Rockwell cubes, there's a little trick I like to use, and that I'll cut off the corners. Just shave off 1/4 of an inch off each one, and you can keep these pieces and use them for filler with the clay pellets. Then that goes down inside there real nice, and then put your cube down in there. Let's move along to filling and draining. This is your air line. Also, I need to tell you to hook up your return line. It's kind of self-explanatory. On the end here, you have another grommet. Just screw it in flush. Screw the T in flush and the other 90 in flush. Now all along the bottom this system will return. Now if you're filling or draining the system, when you fill it up to the line, if you're starting with seedlings, I like to bring my level to the bottom of the pots. Veg and flower, I like to leave a 1/2 inch air gap. I explain a little more in the instruction sheet that I sent along with the system. But anyway, how I do this is when I first set up the system, I get a chair like this, I get my pot, I get my drain and fill hose, and I'll hook that up here. I'll mix 3 gallons at a time of nutrients, and I'll put them on a chair or something higher, and I'll take off this little end cap, and I'll go into the fill port, and I'll go ahead and open the valve and empty out the 3 gallons of nutrients. Each one of these tanks holds about, to the bottom of the pots, about 7 gallons each. That can vary, but what I like to do is my first fill, I mix my nutrients and I fill it up on the sight tube, and I take a white magic marker, I mean a whiteout pen, and I'll put a little dot right there at the bottom of the pots. And then when I go down a 1/2 inch, I'll make another mark. That way I'll know if I'm starting seedlings or running veg and flower. And how you drain this is you take your bucket. You've got the top drip on a timer. Take off your easy pole. It's not too easy right now. Set it aside. Hook up your hose. Put it inside there. And open this up and turn on your timer on manual. It doesn't matter if it runs in there too, because it will follow the path of least resistance and go right down into your bucket and fill your bucket. Fill your bucket up. Shut your valve off, put your little cap back on, because we don't want nutrients on the floor, and go dump this, and that's how you drain it. When you're filling, remember, give it time to equalize in every tank. So that's about it. Enjoy and grow hard.